Good morning. It's the last day. We're here out on the balcony saying goodbye to the timeshare. Beautiful view of very, very distant Epcot, Magic Kingdom. And here we are, just getting ready to enjoy what's left. I hope you guys have enjoyed this trip, but we've got a whole full day, probably 2 more videos for you to watch and enjoy. Yes, the contact lenses are not in today. My eyes are watering like nuts from them yesterday. There was something in the one on this eye. Hurt all day yesterday, so yeah, we're glasses today. But we got my Dole Whip hat, my sunglasses will fit over the... But first we have to go to Hollywood Studios. Sorry, I fixed the light and I'm hoping this looks better. Yeah, let's make some magic, shall we? We have some stuff. We gotta get all this back in the vehicle. That big blue bag has got to go somewhere that we can access easily. And then we still have this stuff too. Woohoo. We'll make it happen. It is a TARDIS. Woohoo. We're leaving the timeshare. Sadness. But here we go. Ooh, magic. And off we head out. We're waiting to see how much will have changed in the landscape when we get actually back here next year. Because, well, I don't know if we'll go to this one to a different one, but they definitely have done a build-up of a lot of stuff. There's a White Castle. There's about to be a Taco Hell. It's going to be crazy. And it's a whole new street. This street didn't have a name. They were building this street.
When you first started here, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was a little tiny alcove over there. There was, yeah, over by those houses on the opposite side of that gray thing. All right. Mugwai bright light.
Bright light. Bright light.
Into the parks we go. So what we decided to do today is we bought Genie Plus just for the one day. We did it in the morning. You could buy it at 3 a.m. I was not getting up that early. But at 7 a.m. I was late to start booking passes. It gave me a time for Slinky Dog of 10:05. I went to book that and it went, oh no, that's one not available. Try at 4:30. So that didn't happen. Oh well. So we're gonna continue to give this a try. We did get Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and at 9 o'clock we're gonna try to book another one. Maybe Smuggler's Run. We'll see what else is available. Whether or not, if she hasn't gotten onto Rocking Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, we'll try to book her one of those, and I'll do some other random experience, because why not? So that's what our plan is. We will talk to you in the parks. For real this time. We're gonna leave the bench. See this vlog. That will make more sense. It's the last time to go through the magical arches of Disney. It goes here. It's so blue and gold and iridescent. So this one, so one of the gates we had the, oh, it has the 50th on both. And if you can see that, I usually focus on the one side, but look at Minnie and the 50s. It's so pretty and we're there. We have made it to the park. The sun is in my eyes. So all the contact lens issues I was having yesterday really made a difference. My eyes are now completely dry, irritated, and watering. Woohoo! So I'm wearing my sunglasses over my glasses. It's a trick I learned before, but we are here at Hollywood Studios. I love this music. We got the Skyliner coming in. We got the buses coming in. We've got us coming in. There's the Tower of Terror. So, first impressions with Genie Plus. I booked my first, we're only here till 12:45, we're going to park hop. So I only booked the first time available for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I could do in that first hour, but now when I go to look to get ready to do a second one, everything's pretty much totally booked. So we may only get 1 or 2 rides total out of this, which is going to be a little annoying. But when we get over to Magic Kingdom, I'm hoping there will be some stuff available for us. So we're going to slowly make our way in. Can't have you out when we do the walk through security, so I'll talk to you soon. A New Year's miracle. The Starbucks line is short. Sorry. I didn't think that could happen. So we are walking her down to Tower of Terror. We're away from people now. We are walking down to Tower of Terror. Rock and Roller Coaster does not appear to be up yet, but if it does come up while we're down there, we'll grab that next. She said she's never seen Beauty and the Beast. So we're gonna see if we can book that, if there's an early enough show, so that she can see that. Then we've got our 10:05 Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. and then we'll see what happens next. Right now, Toy Story still has a short line. That might go away. But I want to make sure these rides happen because I did get to ride that already. All right. Spooky. So there's gold here. They're magical signs. They're gold. The magical signs. So here we go. All right, I'm not sure how well this light is working on this right now. You seem to be very dark, and it could just be my angling. So what I'm trying to do right now, set you down, and I apologize for the music, and hopefully I will be able to keep this. We'll see. All right, so we booked our first Fast Pass at about 7:01 in the morning. Sorry, Lightning Lane. It's not called Fast Pass anymore. So with Disney Genie Plus, every 2 hours, you can book a next one, which means in about 5 minutes, I can book a next one. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is a frustrating thing already. I am looking at, like I went to book Slinky Dog exactly at 7, and it was like 4:30 was the spot. I had that was a 10 o'clock spot. By the time I could get into it, it wouldn't let me in. So, they are recommending that we go to Walt Disney's Presents at 9. Yeah, because there's no line there, and I'm like, yeah, let's get something good out of the way. They've said when they recommend Toy Story Midway Mania, they were recommending 2:35 for Rise of the Resistance, but we're not going to be there. Star Tours after that, which right now Star Tours is a walk-on. Why you wouldn't do that now, I don't know. They're telling us that we should eat a mobile order at Docking Bay 7 for dinner, but we're leaving here, and then do a 7:40 Millennium Falcon because that's a low time. But again, we're leaving here right after lunch at 12:45 to go over to Magic Kingdom, so this is totally inaccurate for us. That's one of the problems here with Lightning Lane, is if you're going to be a park hopper person, it's not going to tell you a whole lot. I don't think we can start booking those park hopper hops in the new park until we physically check in, which means that also limits us on what we can get done. But there are so many things we want to do over there, like getting Dole Whip, like you know, things like Tiki Room, etc., where the lines aren't usually too bad. But we are going when the lines are going to start picking up, because people, if they're going to sleep in, they're done by then. So it is 8:56. I do not like their options, so I'm going to go to the tip board, and let me see, you've got my day on this side, and that's going to show you all of the stuff that happens then. And on the other side, you have what's called a tip board, and the tip board lists your their suggestions, and well, this one side suggests the wait times, the Lightning Lane times, if you want to buy a Lightning Lane, all that fun stuff. So I want to check something, because I'm wanted right. Wow. So they don't even list Rise of the Resistance as something on there. Let me see something. Virtual queues. Join a virtual queue. The only one available is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and we're not going to that one. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, Rise of the Resistance was gone, which, that's the way it used to be, so there you go. So yeah, so I paid for it. It might be useful at Magic Kingdom, but right now, other than getting me Mickey and Minnie's, we would have been doing this stuff anyway. We're getting her on Tower of Terror when the wait time is short. She's going to see if Rock and Roller Coaster opens and then jump into that one, single rider or otherwise, because she can get in quickly. Then we will be heading over to probably the Toy Story area and see if we can do Toy Story Midway Mania. Slinky Dog's going to be a long wait, so I don't know if that's going to work. We might do Smuggler's Run. Those are really the big things, I think, over here that we were hoping to do. In fact, I'm going to pull up the list we made for ourselves. Tower of Terror, which she is on right now. Rock and Roller Coaster. Slinky Dog, which we may or may not have happen. We've got Minnie and Mickey's booked. Toy Story, I want to do it. I've already done it. And then Smuggler's Run. So that's the bulk of what we want to do. So I'm going to see if we can achieve what I want us to do. Now, the other thing that we can do is book a show. And she said, well, you know, Beauty and the Beast might be nice because she'd never seen it. So we may look at doing that one. And again, I've got about 2 to 3 minutes before I do it. So I'm going to try to book that. And then I'll tell you what ended up happening. Okay, another change. They said it was 2 hours from when you booked your first one, so it's 7 o'clock. I should have booked my 9 o'clock, not one at 9 o'clock. They're now telling me that it's not until 10:30 that I'm allowed to book another one. So what I'm going to end up having to do is, as soon as we get onto line for Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, I am going to immediately, once we tag in, start trying to book a second fast pass. That seems to be what my option is, which is sad because there's some ones that are decent times right now. But like I said, she's getting on the Tower of Terror right now. Beauty and the Beast has an 11 o'clock show, and I don't think, we were not eligible till 10:30, so an hour and a half from now, so I can't even book anything else. But I don't want to necessarily book Toy Story Midway Mania because it looks like that is going to be a short wait time, and we'll want to save that. So there we go. This is much better to do in the daylight. It's not easy to see. I like how they've got all the little teeny tiny wires on BB-8. Awesomeness. So, by the Brown Derby, you've got Joe Morton from Seoul. And coming around the side here, past the roses, I believe is Flounder and Sebastian. Yup. And I've noticed it's none of the princesses that are here, it's the personalities. They're very cute.
I'm gonna need food.
I just ate a bubble.
You think so?
Not right at all. These last couple of days.
Some little kid with one of those little bubble ones. I just ate a bubble. We've got about 20 minutes before our first lightning lane, so we're going to chill for a little bit, grab something to eat, and we'll talk to you soon. Well, we just... I don't know if you're recording, but this is the Pixar Parade. Why Buzz gets the car. How has he earned a car? Actually, I think it's because the car looks like him. Are you guys interested in seeing the Buzz Lightyear movie that's coming out soon? See? He has his own little Buzzmobile. And that's the end of the cavalcade. Some time to look at these. This is just a beautiful little gem, and this is before the lightning lane, so you can just wander and explore, which actually I love because this used to just be where everyone stood. Now they stand out in the queue over there, and you can really enjoy the whole movie magic. She passed away yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, the sunlight's bad though.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do, I don't know if it's any better from there.
You gonna try it, honey?
Yeah, let me get a... That was fun, and it was really fast. We went like in and out super quickly with the lightning lane, which was nice. While in line, we were able to book another fast pass for Toy Story Midway Mania because most of the other stuff is like 4 and 5 o'clock after we're already gone from here. So once we check in at 11:05 for that one, we're going to see what's available fast pass wise here. And if nothing interesting or appropriate is available, we're going to start looking at booking a lightning lane. I keep calling them fast pass, I'm sorry, it's a lightning lane. We're going to look at booking a lightning lane over at Magic Kingdom, which is where we're headed next, to try to get the things we really want to see there, one of which I know is Jungle Cruise. So that's where we are right now. Chilling for a moment. We're about to go get breakfast over at Toy Story's Woody's Lunchbox. And trying to be kind of low-key. Not low-key, but low-key.
I'm low-key.
You're a variant?
I'm low-key. I'm a variant. I'm pirate low-key.
Oh, we have pirate Loki with us. I'm in trouble. Change of plans. What do you mean, Michelle? Change of plans? You never have a change of plans. Yeah, I know. We've decided instead of going over to Woody's Lunchbox, which I did earlier in this trip, and I'll try to put that video in right here. We're gonna go over to Ronto Roasters because I and she really do like those breakfast Ronto wraps that are made gluten-free. So yeah, so we're gonna go get Ronto wraps, and then we'll have another about half an hour and then we'll go over into Toy Story Land to ride Toy Story Midway Mania, and then we'll see where we stand. Maybe we'll try to do a single rider Smuggler's Run after that. That would be kind of awesome. But we'll talk to you soon. The first thing I'm going to do though is Tatooine Sunset. It's iced tea and I think lemonade or lime. It's a nice mix of flavors. I think there's some mango in there. Nice and fresh and lovely. And we are actually sitting over in Docking Bay 7 because there's really not enough seats available over in the Ronto Roasters area. It's messy for me to pick this one up today, but I love the peppercorn sauce with the egg and the cheese and the sausage. It's just perfect. We've done this one on a video. I'll put the link to it right here. But single rider. Okay, we got 2 kids and a guy who said he knew what to do and he didn't. So yeah, we're gonna get bouncy here.
Now let's go get that coax out, my friends. That could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse.
Here we go. So she gets stuff. She's still 5. That's awesome. Hold your green button down.
Coax out. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the car, Gunner. Flight engineers, find the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. The cargoes, break the free, keep shooting.
Okay, she's staying lit. Oh, the Lord.
Close.
I'm not looking at the screen at all. Oh God.
Distraction! Fire the missiles at the train!
Come on, I missed it. How do I fix it? I lost my points. I don't know why.
Be proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
Not good, but not bad. Yeah, so reeling and repairs. I missed on repairs and power up. Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, wait, my friends. I'm afraid we have picked up
This
a
is the
hitchhiker.
pause thing that they do when they can't get people out right away.
You see, this happens sometimes when you travel through uncharted regions of the galaxy as much as I do.
Ow.
It is not
My back is
unusual
hurting
to
now.
find a stray species or two.
My back was still hurting, but now it just flared.
Nothing, but keep looking. The last thing I want is to let another Ratha loose in here.
Or for fun, we are a marauder. That just gives you your points and your details. We're both marauders. Okay, well, I've done better, but that's okay. So all of the flashing you see is because of how bad we drove. The girl was picking up on what we were trying to do, so that was kind of awesome, but yikes. Okay, we're exhausted. Since I think I saw you last, we did Smuggler's Run single rider. We got on different ships, and I showed you some of that. We then went immediately into Muppets 3D. We didn't see any of the pre-show. We were literally just walked right into the room and sat. Both of us fell asleep. And we love it. Don't get me wrong, I love that show. I love Statler and Waldorf. I can quote the jokes they're saying, and I loved hearing real people in the audience, people who aren't normally here laughing. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, just real people, but they were laughing, and that was awesome. So yeah, we walked out of that, and as you walk out, you're right at Mama Melrose, so we checked into our dining reservation, and we're here. We've been seated, we've ordered, and yeah, we're wiped out. So we're gonna see how this food settles. It might even be too heavy, we'll find out. Oh. We're debating what we're gonna do now. She has not done Rock and Roller Coaster, but they have a single rider line. It is now open, so I'm thinking we chill. She goes and does that. I might get myself a dessert. Actually, maybe I'll get myself a dessert over at the ice cream place or something on that side of the park. You know, while she's going on the ride, I get something to eat and enjoy. Then, I mean, you can too. Then we're going to head over to Magic Kingdom, which means I'm going to change the time of the Fast Pass Lightning Lane that I have. We had gotten Haunted Mansion, but it was a little too, the others were a little, timing wasn't perfect. We'll play it by ear. That might still work. The big thing we have to do today is Jingle Cruise because it's going away, and that's a must do. And truthfully, I haven't gotten any Dole Whip yet, so I may have to get something there too. I might see if there's a Dole Whip here in Hollywood Studios. If you guys know if there's a Dole Whip in Hollywood Studios, I would be curious about that. It'll be too late for me today, but I'd like to know if you guys know about one. So, yeah, we're playing that by ear. We have to be walking out of the parks and driving away by 7:15 to get me to the airport so I can be in check-in in time. Because check-in's slower now. There are a lot more tourists traveling. It is a Saturday night, so I'm hoping that people have left earlier or that people aren't leaving till tomorrow, but you never know. So that's where we are. I mean, you can see it in my eyes. I'm sure all the makeup's come off here because my eyes still bothering me. I'm a mess. This is the end of 8 days, even with a break day this year. A break and a half day, really. So, yeah, I have to plan these a little more for my current status. Okay, I think I fixed the camera now. Alright guys, so I think that's the end of our Hollywood Studios time. We finished dinner at Mama Melrose, taking one little rest stop before we head out the gates. It's been a lovely and wonderful trip. We decided against doing rock and roller coaster, doing the single rider. She's going to be back and she decided she'll do it in that stop. But yeah, awesome, relaxing day. We've been going a much slower pace. Yes, I know, double glasses. What can I say? Oh, it's bright. It's still bright. Would you like the Haunted Mansion on them? Okay. My eye's still watering a lot, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna leave it where it is now. So we're next gonna head over to Magic Kingdom. Park over there. We're not sure if we're gonna take the ferry boat or the monorail over and the other one back. But that's where we are, and it's a pretty exciting day. It's a sad day. It's our last day. 82 degrees. Here we are, in the car headed to our last park. It was awesome. It hurts. We have a cast member, so we're going to slowly get out of the way. Look, the ride I won't ever ride, ever again. No, it's her favorite, and it's my least favorite. One of my least favorites. The one I actually threw up on is probably my least favorite, but that's it. Look, they're back! Look, they're back! The trams are here! Welcome back, trams. So we are in Monorail Green. Woo! Don't be close. I'm off. That's Bay Lake. And yes, I think they're doing like water skiing and things like that, all kinds of water activities there. And then we head into the Contemporary. If you look at when you look up, I don't know if we can see them from here, but the rooms, you might see it from here. The middle doors are now Incredibles characters because they redid everything. No, this is another. That side of the building is my dream resort. We have that park view. All right, we got Space Mountain visible right now, and behind it you'll see the building Tron, because they will merge into each other. That's going to be kind of awesome. And then we got Magic Kingdom's Castle for Cinderella and the Astro Orbiter. And a tiny child screaming behind me. See that? That's a tiny child making noises. And algae water and a pheasant? I can't figure out what kind of duck that is, or a bird that is. It's not a duck. Kingdoms, so you've got the two-tone iridescent, and then you've got a solid color. The solid color for Magic Kingdom is pink. Solid color for Hollywood Studios is gold. For Epcot is blue, and for Animal Kingdom is green. It's so pretty. We get a great view sitting right here, right now. As long as those people aren't stupid. So we have Peter Pan and Alice and Mary Poppins and Moana. All the British stories? No, that can't be right. You're so dreamy, Gaston! So Gaston would be French, so I take it back. Oh, and Aladdin. Hi, monkey. Hello. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and that'll let you know when the next videos are coming out, because there's still some more of this trip, and there'll be more trips coming after. If there's information you'd like to know about Disney and the parks and traveling, gluten-free dining, or anything of that sort, please put it in the comments. I'd love to be able to help you out, and the only way I can do that is to find out what you guys need. Or if there's something you'd like to share, that would be wonderful. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much. I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?